acoustics, huh?
Good day to you, everybody. It's Brian Carroll with Jim Maloof Realtor. This feels weird. There's something different here. No, it's because I'm in the back seat. Welcome to Maloof Plays. It is time for another exciting foray into all things that are cool about Central Illinois, including some of its best agents. I'm here today with husband and wife team, Suzanne and Andy Miller. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Keep your eyes on the road too, by the way.
Oh, too.
I feel like I'm in an Uber right now. You're earning a 5-star rating right now.
Yes.
So we've got a couple of stops that we're going to be making today. A couple of places that are actually pretty special to you guys. Not just like favorite restaurants or anything, but like special historic places, right?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to give away where we're going yet, but this is a very special couples episode of Maloof Plays. So how long have you guys been realtors?
I've been a realtor. It'll be 12 years this May.
Okay.
And then for me, it'll be 4 years this summer.
Wow, awesome. Suzanne, why did you originally get into real estate?
Back in 2007, I was working in advertising, and Jim Maloof Realtor was one of my clients. And every time I came in, Jim would be in his office, and he would be like, "Why don't you become a realtor?"
You were recruited by the big guy.
I was, and I was like, I don't know, I'll think about it. And every time he kept asking, so I ended up taking the test, and obviously I passed, and it's been history ever since.
I had spent the previous approximate 20 years working in and around the real estate business, essentially. Started off after school working for a property management company. Then after that, I spent 15 years working for a locally owned building and supply and materials company. So I was very familiar, especially during that era, with a lot of the new construction going on, working with a lot of the realtors who were builders as well. So when I got to a crossroads in my career, I was already very familiar with the kind of schedule that a realtor keeps and the importance of being self-disciplined and how to work it, because she had done so admirably 8 years prior to that. So with the girls being a little older, we were kind of able to make things work where it wasn't as stressful. If we were both kind of doing it, we made it allotted enough time either way for the kids and for our work and personal life.
I'm always amazed when husband and wife teams who have, young kids, and when I say young, I mean, I guess anybody not old enough to drive. Because I know how busy, my family was, before my kids could drive and get themselves around and stuff. And I also know how extremely busy realtor life is. How do you guys do it? How do you juggle work-life balance? Both of you kind of working on the same team.
You have to have a schedule. You have to have it written out.
Yeah.
We have it on our phones. We have it on our wall calendar in our kitchen. I have my own calendar that's in my bag. The night before we, get up, we say, okay, what's going on tomorrow? We have like 3 or 4 different, here's what's going on tomorrow. So we don't forget.
Yeah.
And you have to, especially with our kids being as active as they are. Stuff going on with school, stuff going on with sports. We have a very big family. We don't like to miss anything. So as long as it's written out, and I mean old school calendar, written down, because when you write it down, you're going to do it.
And you guys have an extensive, or expanded, not an extensive team, I guess, kind of a, by today's standards, actually kind of a more compact, efficient team. But you do have some people that you can rely on and stuff like that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and that's key too. So we're all kind of at different stages in our lives and kids' ages, and so we understand the different demands that are put upon us. So we're very lucky to work with Lindsay and Brenda. So if they have a home inspection in East Peoria, but they also have a track meet in Brimfield at the same time. That's where it really helps out having a team that we can kind of cover for each other, and vice versa.
What you guys do as far as advocating for homeowners, and that's something I know both of you are involved with right now. I mean, can you talk a little bit about what you do outside of selling real estate for the industry?
Well, I think one of the things that I really like about it is, even though I'm born and raised in the Peoria area for the past 43 years, really in this past 4 years of doing real estate, it's kind of helped me rediscover the greater Peoria area and how much it's changed in the past 15, 20 years that we've been here.
And Suzanne, you've got a minor role in all of this, correct?
I do. Just a little one.
Yeah. It's a big role.
I'm the president of the wonderful Peoria Area Association of Realtors.
Yeah.
And I never thought that I would be able to be at the point where I am, to be a part of something so great.
It's probably a lot more than you bargained for.
It is.
When you get started. I mean, you
Really?
see, you get to see kind of the greater work that realtors do. You know, you get a backstage view of that, don't you?
I do, but I've also gotten to meet so many wonderful colleagues from all over the state, all over the country, even from all over the globe.
Yeah.
Who are going through the same thing that I am. We're advisors, we're consultants, we're advocates, we do wear many hats. And when it comes to making things so great for your local area, you're getting information from people at the state, and those people are getting information from people from all over the country. And I kind of feel like I'm a conduit to our local association where I can help that.
So I asked everybody that rides in the car the same questions. What's your best advice for someone trying to sell their home in this market right now?
Listen to your realtor.
And be patient.
Listen to your realtor. Be patient.
Do not listen to HGTV or somebody who sold their home 24 years ago with an agent who's not even licensed anymore. Our industry changes all the time.
Yeah.
There's so many different laws that they keep changing.
Yep.
And you can't say, well, my friend in Arizona sold their house in 2 days for 30% above asking price. Okay, we're not Arizona. And when did that happen? About 8 years ago. Okay, that was a different market.
Okay, guys, we're at our first stop. Where are we headed?
Donnelley Music Center at Bradley University.
And what is so special about this place?
So as you can tell, I play the cello.
Aha.
And I came here for college, and this is where I played my cello for all those years. And it just happens to be the place where we got married as well. Just a little tidbit. So we got married on March 24th, 2001, here at Donnelley Music Center. There were about 375 people here. I think it holds about 400. So it was a beautiful, sunny spring day, and it was freezing, very windy, about 35 degrees. It was a perfect ceremony. Took longer for everybody to walk in and out on stage than it did for the ceremony. But it was simple and it was perfect. Donnelley's, one of the best places to eat in town, which just happens to be the restaurant where we met.
So guys, what's good here? I mean, I've known this menu for years, but what do you guys recommend?
I get the same thing every time. I get the deep fried hot and spicy chicken sandwich with pickles.
Nice.
I don't think there's an item on here that I haven't had on the menu. We've come here even as a family for the past 30 years since I was in my 8-9 years old and stuff like that. So I'm a big fan of the tenderloin. You can't go wrong with that.
Of course. You know, got to have a Guinness while you're here, right? Mm-hmm. Who's more Irish, you or you?
Neither.
Yeah, neither. I'd say if you went back, there's probably Irish somewhere. We're more of the Eastern European descent.
Y'all want me to look?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yet somehow you end up working and meeting as college kids in an Irish pub.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. It's awesome.
I just think that's a testament with Donnelley's being a Peoria institution as far as that's where everybody went.
If you've not eaten here before, observation number one, the mild sauce that I got on my chicken tenders, but you can get it on sandwiches and other stuff too. It's sweet. And off camera, Andy has told me his take on the secret recipe. Maybe he'll be kind enough to post it in the remarks of this video, but I highly doubt it because it's a well-kept secret. No, that's a no. That's definitely a no.
Ryan Donnelley, owner of Donnelley's.
Awesome. Hey, Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for letting us shoot some video in your wonderful restaurant here.
Thanks for coming.
How long have you guys been here?
We've been at this location. I moved us over here in 2013, so 6 years. But Donnelley's, the old Shamrock, was opened in 1970. So I would say we're one of the oldest pubs in the state.
Yeah, confession, I ate at that one often, and I've never been to this one. This is my first time here.
Well, thanks for coming. It's good to have you.
It was absolutely fantastic. So what is Donnelley's known for? What do you guys...
I mean, we are
hang your
known
hat
for, my mom and dad have a great foundation of good food, but really just a family place. You can come in here with your little kids, your grandmother, your friends. It's just a place to come and hang out and feel like you're welcome at home.
Awesome. Great menu. Plan to come back and have dinner. Andy has given his seal of approval on all the dinner entrees.
There is not an item I have not had on this menu.
We'll come in for a steak some night.
Including the 6 million of potatoes.
Right.
I've done that a few times too.
That's great. But what's your favorite? What's your favorite on the menu?
Yeah, I'm kind of biased to the tenderloin. It's handmade each day. It's a pretty good one.
And it looks like you've got giant tenderloins and also what Andy said, the snack size, lunch size.
It's the lunch size.
Very good. Nice. I was commenting on your wing sauce.
Yeah.
Mild sauce. I'm going to go on record as saying best sauce anywhere.
Thank you.
Is that maybe too bold?
No, we get that a lot. We do.
Good. Are you willing to give the secret away?
Well, it's got a few ingredients.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The main one is hot sauce.
So specific.
No, it is pretty tasty. I loved hot sauce growing up, and my dad always we liked hot sauce on pizza, and I couldn't find one that I liked, and I was home on every summer. I'd come home and work, and created that when I was back in college, and it's worked out.
It's special.
Well, thanks.
It's a special sauce, no doubt. So what is the relationship? Why do we end up here today? What is the relationship between you guys and Ryan and Donnelley's and the whole thing? Can you sum that up in 200 words or less?
Actually, so Ryan and I are the same age, and our parents are too. And growing up in Peoria, it's all kind of intertwined between the academy and Spalding. And I went to high school together, and We probably have distant relatives at some point in time.
Soccer.
Intermingled. Ryan and I grew up playing soccer together.
Yeah.
So it's a very tight-knit community here in Peoria.
And then we actually got engaged at the location by Bradley.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys are sort of in the DNA of this place then.
Yep.
I love that.
It's a part of our family.
Well, there are a handful of places that we would consider to be Peoria staples.
Staple.
This is a Peoria staple. It's been around for a long time. You managed to survive a move. People followed you.
Sure.
It's lunchtime. The place is packed right now. It's awesome. So thanks a lot. We appreciate you having us today.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Millers, thank you so much. This was an incredibly enjoyable day.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like this is like 10 different episodes of the show in one. We got to focus on husband and wife teams in the business, leadership and volunteerism in the business. We got to see kind of where it all started for you guys, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And, no doubt, I mean, Donnelley's is a Peoria original.
Staple.
It's one of those places that is unique, I think, to this area. You have to go there. And it's not just the food either. I mean, the atmosphere is great. The owner's cool. And I think I especially enjoyed today walking in the footsteps of your wedding party and being in that place where your family officially started. That was a real honor. It was awesome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And it's just great to, think from humble beginnings, serving wings and Guinness, and you guys have built an amazing, successful real estate career that literally it's just a great role model for other people getting started.
Thank you.
So awesome. So this has been another episode of Maloof Plays. Please stay tuned because we're going to do one of these every week. I don't know if any of them are going to stack up to today, though. Let's see what we do next.
Challenges out there.
That's right. Gauntlet has been thrown. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.